as a primary school principal, what are the issues you deal with around these debates and these philosophies?
Well, to be honest, at our particular school, these are not issues that have been driven by the community whatsoever. And, when it comes to the community, what people think and what they say, there's often quite a gap there. So, our community is very much middle New Zealand. We're 50% urban, 50% rural. The issue actually where the rubber hits the road is actually dealing with the Ministry of Education and policies that come from somewhere, because it's not actually even the ministry officials that we deal with. Someone somewhere high up in an office makes a policy. For our school, where the rubber hit the road was unisex bathrooms. So we're a growing school. We're on the edge of town, so we've added 4 new classrooms in the last 18 months.
How many kids you got, Mark?
Oh, we're 250, heading up to 300, but we're only 95 kids 20 years ago.
Right.
So,
okay. So you are growing fast.
We're a growing school. Yeah, that's right. One of the fastest growing in the region. So we're getting new, we've now got these new classrooms, and I was told that we could only have unisex bathrooms in them. We're a primary school.
No boys or girls. No boys or girls. Every bathroom.
No boys or girls. And my issue is a lot of our boys are farm boys. They do what we call a farm wee down the back of the school sometimes, which they're not meant to do, but, that's what they do. So effectively, they're saying we couldn't have urinals in schools anymore, or in new builds in the schools. So, I took the ministry up on that.
And what did you say? I want to have my school community, my community wants to have boys and girls.
Absolutely. And look, I had 100% support from my board and my community.
Good on you.
Even those that some would say are woke, were 100% supportive. So I went to the ministry. I actually pulled up quite a bit of research from the UK and gave them the research. And I knew the individuals, because there are different divisions. These are the property team.
Yeah.
They have no interest in social agendas whatsoever. They just build buildings. And I knew it wasn't coming from them, but I provided them with quite a bit of data. In the end, they said, look, we've just got to build these things. And but what labels you put on the door, we're not going to know we're not going to know anything about that.
They gave you an out in the end because you were causing so much trouble, Mark. Let's be honest.
Oh, absolutely. And look, all of these agendas in school, at the end of the day, all it requires is community to put pressure on the school, and school with even a slight backbone. And actually,
how long did this battle over the boys and girls lose take you?
Oh, look, for me, it only took a couple of weeks.
Okay, good on you.
It was just a couple of weeks. We did, to be honest, when the rooms were put in, I tried unisex bathrooms. It lasted a week. And both adults and children and parents did not approve. And so we actually had a vote of the girls. 100% of the girls wanted their own bathrooms. So officially, we still have...
What about, do you have sports facilities? Do you have changing rooms? I presume they are, gender
they're
separated?
essentially the bathrooms as well. Well, we do have, and this is my point. Being inclusive is not being socially Marxist. It's not having the same response for everybody. It's about having options. So regardless of all of this, we already had 4 unisex toilets within the school that people could use. But that shouldn't mean that we can't also have boys and girls toilets.
Mark, let's ask the big question. How many gender dysphoric students do you have?
None.
None. Okay. How many gender dysphoric or transgender teachers do you have?
None.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Look, the other thing...
And I can't see it on the horizon.
You can't see it on the horizon. Well, you must.
When we have someone that identifies as a cat, I'm going to go and mow lawns for a living. But, yeah.
Oh, see, this is so great talking to someone who actually lives this stuff. We have covered here on the platform an amazing turn of events where Melton Intermediate, and I think the Free Speech Union brought this up, there is a policy being gradually introduced, we understand, to primary schools, in fact, schools all over the country, that children should be disciplined, including primary school children, if they use incorrect pronouns with fellow students or members of staff. Are you aware of that policy, and has it been suggested that you should use it?
Yes, I am. Like most schools in New Zealand, I think it's just over 70% now we use school docs. I was only aware
Yes, just to clarify for the listeners, School Docs is a company which comes up basically with cookie cutter school policies. Obviously, so many schools do not have the resource to do every policy for everything, so they go to School Docs, which I understand is a commercial company. It says, here's the template for what the policy should be, right?
Yep, that's right. So I was only actually aware of this when it came up at my secondary school, child's school, and thought, oh, this policy's crazy. Then I looked at my own policy and saw that we had it too. So this has become a hot topic with most schools over the last couple of months, because that's when we were reviewing the policies.
Yeah.
We weren't actually aware
Can I just get some clarification? School Docs will not talk to the media about this. They certainly won't talk to the platform about this.
They won't talk to schools about it either.
What?
Yeah.
What? But you're paying them. Presumably you've got a commercial arrangement with School Docs.
Yeah, we do. My board has just had small tweaks. Their policies are not actually that extreme. You know, School Docs is a godsend to schools when it comes to compliance. We just want a few minor tweaks. But
who runs School Docs really? Because where did it get the woke ideology from then?
Look, that'll be from the ministry. They're taking ministry directives with that. Yeah.